Hello you guys and welcome back to my channel. It is Stephanie. If you are new here, it is nice to see you. I hope that you are happy and healthy and staying blessed. In today's video, we are going to be decorating our house for Christmas and also doing some cleaning. So if you're into that, stick around.
So here's Keth and I just bringing up some of the Christmas decorations. So we have a box of ornaments, the lights that I keep on a hanger, and I just hang them throughout the year on the back of my furnace room door so that they don't get all tangled up, and the Christmas tree. This Christmas tree is I think it's so cute and so humble. I got it the week after we bought our house. So as you may or may not know, purchasing a home is a pretty expensive but exciting endeavor. And we did not have a Christmas tree anymore because the one that we had stored for several years, and we ended up just parting with everything that we were paying for in storage while we didn't need it. So when we bought our house, it was November 1st when we moved in of 2019, and we needed a Christmas tree for our home and to make everything festive and come together nicely in our new home for our daughter. And so I went to I consulted the flyers actually that got delivered to our house, and I saw, I think it was $29, which seems to be the theme. Everything I buy is $29 anyways, at Giant Tiger. And I was like, okay, that's a price I can afford. Let's go for it. So I ended up getting the Christmas tree, and it's a little sparse. It's not the fullest Christmas tree. It's not pre-lit. It's not flocked. It doesn't have any of the bells and whistles, but it does the trick, and it's humble, and it suits us, and it suits the space. And I think, at least for a while, I'm going to keep it. I'm happy with it. And once the decorations and the lights are on and everything, I think it's beautiful. I think it's charming, and it works just fine for us. So here I am trying to show Keth that the lights aren't actually tangled, and that I put each row of lights together, and I like put the outlet together, the little socket, so that they don't get tangled. And then I told him you have to test the lights and make sure all of the lights on each string are working before you decorate the tree. Otherwise you might end up with spots that are not lit. And while he's doing that and checking that out, I'm just fluffing out all of the little branches. It gets like crushed pretty much from being in the box and being packed away, so you have to fluff out each of the branches, and you'll see how humble and sparse the tree is even when it's fluffed out. But anyways, so here I am just doing that, and you can see my arm gestures. So we were talking about what it would be like if we got a bigger tree and where we would put it. And I said to him, like, the bigger the tree and the more full it is, the more round it is at the base. And our house is, I think it's great, but it's narrow, and we don't have a lot of spaces in our house, especially in the main floor living room area, where we could put up a tree based on the size of the room and the size of our furniture. So we definitely need a tree that is more on the narrow side. So I was talking about that with him, and he was like, yeah, this one's fine. We'll just use this one for however long until the time comes to replace it. Maybe we just won't replace it. I don't know. But I'm just trying to get the lights on, and I was plugging them in to see where they go to make sure I could like evenly distribute the lights. This was a struggle. And it's a struggle for me every year. I can never get them even, and then I always fuss with it. Let me know in the comments if you guys fuss with your lights and like how long it takes you to put your Christmas lights on. For me, this is the longest part.
all year for my Christmas gifts, making a list. Shiny, wrapped up in a bow, something just for me, baby, you're my wish. What my heart is longing for now, what I really want to see, what I really want underneath my Christmas tree. Getting caught up in the spirit, knowing that it's coming soon. Pretty red and green tinsel all around the room. Singing the old carols by candlelight, roasting chestnuts on the open fire. Every little thing with you just feels right, so right, 'cause Santa always comes at night. I've been waiting on this Sunday glow since last New Year's Eve, 'cause Santa always comes at night, Santa always comes at night. Moonbeams in late December.
So as you can see here, I am playing with the lights, trying to get it even, trying to get lights on every single branch. And I don't know if I did this wrong. Like, my mom always told me to start at the top of the tree with the lights and work your way down so that you have enough cord at the bottom of the tree to go to the outlet. But I have seen like a few different people on YouTube decorate their houses and their Christmas trees, and I noticed that they start at the bottom. So I'm wondering, like, am I doing this all wrong? Am I going backwards? And I always have enough lights because I went and got, I think, 5 strings of lights when I first bought this tree, and then I didn't like the way it looked and I didn't think there was enough, and then of course I got close to the bottom of the tree and it wasn't enough, so I ended up buying an extra string of lights. I just got them at Walmart and they were just the plain white Christmas tree lights for, I think they were $3 a box, and I think each string has 50 lights on them, but I'm not exactly sure because I got rid of the boxes. But anyways, so I just played around with it until I got it like as even as I could. And I think on like fuller Christmas trees, like especially the ones that are flocked and especially the ones that have like different pine cones and things like that, holly berries and stuff like that as part of the tree already, I think that hides a lot of the cords for the lights. And because our tree is like a little bit more spacious and sparse, I always struggle with trying to hide the light cord. But I did hear that you can add garland to fill it out if your tree isn't as full as you would like it to be. So it's definitely an idea that I'm thinking of for the future. But for now, like I said, once it's all decorated and the ornaments are on, I'm totally happy with it. And I just love the lights and I love the ambiance and the Christmas vibes that it gives the house. And I always like to keep my tree up longer than the average person, like definitely way after New Year's, like closer to February. I know that sounds weird, but I just love the lights and I love how that makes the house feel so cozy and nice. And especially in the winter here in Canada, winter is super cold, super long, and dark. So anything like to get those cozy vibes, I'm definitely into that. So here are some close-ups of the tree when it's all done in the ornaments. So that wooden one in the back is an engagement ornament that my best friend gave me because last year Keth and I got engaged, and then it was our first Christmas engaged. So she was very thoughtful and had that ornament made for us. And some of the felt ornaments on the tree Actually, all the felt ornaments on the tree I made myself. I just got a pattern online and I made a gingerbread man, Christmas pudding, and a reindeer. And then some of the other ornaments that I have that are really special to me are the ones with the sweets and treats. So that one that you just saw was a little tray of different tarts, and then hanging off of the bottom of it is like spoons and forks. And my mom got me that, and she bought me a lot of the baking themed ornaments that we have because that is something that I like to do. I enjoy baking, and anytime we have a party or a birthday or anything, I'm always in charge of the cupcakes for the family. And then we have some wooden ornaments too. One of them is really old. That was from my mom and dad when they were married, when they were really young, in their early 20s, I believe. And it's a rocking horse. And I think it's one of the few ornaments from their first Christmas together that has survived. So unfortunately, the rest of them broke over the years, but we do still have that one. So that one's really special to me. And now I'm just vacuuming because there's no point in vacuuming prior to decorating because it just makes a mess everywhere. The little glitter and ornaments just get, and the tree too, the tree sheds a little bit. So you end up with like fake pine needles all over everywhere. I'm just moving the table back and then we're going to get this house cleaned up again. Here I'm just using my Dyson with that little brush attachment to vacuum off my coffee table. And this coffee table is so nice because it has like the dark wood that matches our living room and our furniture so well. And it also has the glass that fits in those little rectangles that are on the top, which I think is a nice feature. It just gives it some visual interest. But because the glass is removable, it has little ledges that it rests in, and crumbs get in there and like little like dust. I don't know. I don't even know what gets in there, but it is like a little bit tedious to clean. But every once in a while, I just take it apart, vacuum it, and Windex really well the glass inserts before I put them back in, and it looks brand new again. And we love this coffee table. So it was a gift from our old neighbors. Actually, when we bought our house, they gave it to us for our living room. It was just an extra one that they had that they weren't using anymore, so it was really thoughtful of them to give that to us, and we just love it, and it works so well for our home and our family room. So shout out to them. Thank you so much. We love our table. To wipe down the surfaces in my living room, like usual, as you guys have seen in many of my other videos in the past, I'm using the Method multi-surface spray in the lime and sea salt scent. I love this spray. The scent is not too strong, it's fresh, and it's like it's a light scent, but it's really nice, and it's not overpowering, and it's not like chemically smelling, and it does a really nice job cleaning and removing dust. So if you haven't tried this product, which is not sponsored by the way, I just really happen to like it. If you haven't tried this product, I highly recommend it. Method.
I'm just going to show you guys a little haul of some things that I got for Christmas that were new this year to decorate the house. So we got these really cute Mr. and Mrs. Claus ornaments. They are from Canadian Tire, and I think they were $2.99 each. And then Keth picked out this little glass tree, and it has little ornaments on the one side so you can hang them on the tree. And these were, I think, from Dollarama. And this one, they had different ones that were like red and gold and white bulbs. And then there was just red and gold, I believe. And then we got the silver and blue because he liked that one the best. And then we got these little guys. They're so cute. The little reindeer. I thought that would look nice on the mantle. Also from Dollarama. And I also got this cute Snowman soap dispenser. I'll show it to you a little up close here. And it says that it's a peppermint cream is the scent. So I don't know how nice the soap is, but the container is cute. So I had to have that. And then my mom gave me some Christmas cards that she had left over from her package. So I'll show you. It's hard to do it with one hand. So I only send religious Christmas cards because Jesus is the reason for the season. So she gave me all of these ones that have the church on the front, and then on the inside it says, "May the warmth and joyous spirit of our Savior fill your heart this Christmas." So I really like that, and I love the church in the wintry scene. So if you are one of my friends or family members and you get this card, sorry, but you're seeing it now. And I'll send them out soon. And then I got these fuzzy socks as a gift for myself. I thought they were really cute, and I like to wear a lot of dresses, like when I'm around the house, and well, throughout the year as well, but sometimes when I'm around the house or I get home from church, I want to stay in my dress because it's comfortable, but my feet get cold. So these are really warm and fuzzy, again from Dollarama, and only $4. And then we got this wreath hanger. So it just hangs on the back of the door, and then you hang the wreath on that rounded part of the hook. So we got that from Dollarama as well, just a plain one. They didn't have too many to choose from. Some of them on the top part have little designs like snowflakes and reindeers and all that kind of stuff, but I didn't see any this year that I liked. So we just got the plain one. And then Keth bought me this beautiful wreath with the holly berries and the pine cones, and it's flocked. So this one came from Walmart, and the price is still on $29.98. So that is also new this year. So we're gonna take it out of the box and hang it on the door in just a minute here. And then I have some cookie jars. So this Santa cookie jar is from Zayre's, I believe, and I think it was $25, but I'm not exactly sure. I got that last year. And then my parents gave me this reindeer cookie jar as a gift last year as well, but that one is from Walmart, and it was a gift, so I'm not too sure how much that one cost. And then this little snowman is also a cookie jar from Walker's Shortbread, and it came filled with snowflake shaped cookies inside. And my grandmother gave that to me for a Christmas gift maybe about 5 or 6 years ago now. And its hat comes off, and then you can put the cookies inside, and it's rounded on the bottom, so he wobbles a little bit, which I think is kind of fun and kind of cute. So anyways, that's it for decorations, and we're gonna go and set them up just now. So on my channel comments, I had someone ask me if I could please do a tutorial on how to fold a fitted sheet and then how I store them as well. So shout out to Chantel for suggesting that in my comment section. So I'm just gonna add this to the tail end of my decorating video and I'll show you how to fold a fitted sheet. So the first thing that you wanna do is find your corners. So you're looking for the seam that runs along the corner of the fitted sheet. So that's the first thing that you're gonna wanna do. So you wanna do that and then you're gonna start inside out. So the seam is gonna be showing on the outside. And what you do is you match up your fingers from the corners to the, transfer from one hand to the other, and then put the other corner fitted right into the other. So now you have two corners with the seam facing on the inside, and they are together. And then the next thing that you're going to want to do is go to the opposite side. So you have to lay it down. So you need like a folding table or a bed or a dining room table, wherever you're going to do this, especially when you're first getting started, because it is tricky. And then you're going to move to the other side. So then you're going to find your seam again, work from the outside in so that your seam is showing. But this time you can't match them up in the same manner because half of your sheet is already folded. So what you're going to do is find that corner again from the outside and then go to the inside, find the opposite corner and fit them in again. So then you'll have two corners on the left and two corners together on the right. So it should look something like that. And then you can put your fingers into the corners again, like this. And then you're gonna match those up. And it doesn't matter left to right, right to left, but what does matter is that now all of the seams are inside so that none of the unfinished seams are showing. So you're gonna fit all four corners into one, basically. And now you have to shake it out a little bit so you can line everything up. So you're gonna shake it out and keep your hand, while you're shaking it out, into that corner that you've fit all four corners of the sheet into one. Okay, so now you'll see that you've kind of got a loose representation, I guess, of a rectangle. So what you're gonna wanna do is tighten the corners like so, and you're gonna try to make this as square and as rectangular, like your lines on the outsides, as square as possible, so that it looks the same as a flat sheet, which is much easier to fold by the time you're done. Then you fold it in half, so now you've got a rectangle with rounded edges tucked in, one rounded edge tucked in, and one squared off edge. Then you'll fold in one side, fold in the opposite side, and try to make it even so that none of your edges will show once it's completely folded. And that can go into your cupboard just like that, and none of the seams will show. One more time. You get it out of the dryer, and it's in a ball. And you've got to lay it out and find your corners. You work from the outside so that the seams are showing to get started. So find your left and your right corner, match them together, and fit one corner into the other. Then with one hand, hold it up so you can lay it down, and that side will stay kind of squared off. Then you're going to go to the opposite side, find the next corners, match them up. Now you've got 2 corners on the right, 2 corners on the left, match them up. Now the seams are on the inside, so you have nice sewn seams showing on the outside. Match them up. Chic, chic, chic. Now you've got your sort of rectangle. Okay. And if you tuck this corner a little bit, you can kind of fold it in a little bit more. Kind of reminds me of when we used to fold notes back in school. And that way it can square it off just a little bit better. So that's kind of nice, especially when you're first learning. Then you'll take your bottom edge, bring it to the top edge so that all of the fitted parts of the sheet are tucked on the inside. You don't want any of them showing. Then you have that. Then you'll fold in quarters, 1 quarter in, the other quarter, and then half again. And there you have it, beautifully folded. Now I'll take you to my linen closet and show you how I store them all. This is my linen closet. It is the shelves are very narrow. So I have my fitted sheets up at the top. I line them up as nicely as I can, and I have to fold them a certain way so that they fit on the shelves and don't hang over too much. And I have the hand towels and face cloths, bath towels, and at the bottom I have the flat sheets and a stack of pillowcases. And that's how I keep them.
Thank you so much for watching today's video and for clicking. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!